On Sunday, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced his much-anticipated cabinet. It boasts 77 ministers and their deputies. It's the largest in democratic South Africa. And this means that taxpayers will have to dig even deeper into their pockets to foot the bill of the lavish ministerial perks. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo has the details.
Luxury homes, fancy cars, and around-the-clock security. These are some of the perks that await the deputy president, new ministers, and their deputies. This colossal cabinet is expected to be sworn in on Wednesday. And soon thereafter, they will start moving into their state-owned mansions. Most of their predecessors, who had a month to vacate, have already moved out. On Monday, the Brighterian estate in the country's capital was a hive of activity, presumably in anticipation of some of the members of this executive moving in. Opposition parties and governance experts have in the recent past been critical of the government's size and, by extension, its cost to citizens.
They don't tend to release the numbers as exactly as they should, but you can just imagine that I think now it is going to go above, take an estimate of probably 1.5, if not even close to the 2 billion.
There were strong recommendations from the Department of Public Service to reduce the size of cabinet, but also, importantly, South Africans want more money to be spent on service delivery issues and governance issues rather than on the cabinet.
Despite reservations from some sectors, the perks linked to these executive positions kicked in shortly after the presidential announcement on Sunday. According to the ministerial handbook, the State Security Agency, along with the South African Police Service, will now conduct security assessments at the members' private homes, official residence, and offices. The SAPS will then assign VIP protection services to the new members based on the findings of the security assessments. The state will also pick up the tab to relocate members of the executive to official residences in Pretoria and Cape Town. Meanwhile, in March last year, the DA marched to the Brighterian estate, citing a need for more oversight and transparency with the ministerial handbook. It then went on to table a cut the cabinet's perks bill in the National Assembly.
In cabinet world, there's no shortage of housing. Everybody lives in a mansion. And not only do they have one mansion, they've got two. One here and one in Cape Town. In cabinet world, everybody drives luxury cars. One in Pretoria, one in Cape Town. In cabinet world, you don't have to worry about your safety and the safety of your family because you've got 24 hours protection.
But now that Steenhuisen and 11 other DA members are part of the inner circle, will they continue their pursuit to cut cabinet perks? A governance expert believes it's highly unlikely.
Using past precedents, if we quite remember when the economic freedom fighters came to Parliament the first time, they had said that, listen, we're not going to be taking the medical aid, we're going to be using public services. Lo and behold, they're just like any other members of Parliament. So I really doubt they will do this to cut it down.
In April 2019, the Department of Public Service and Administration submitted a substantive report to President Cyril Ramaphosa on the macro reorganization of the state. This followed his commitment in the 2018 State of the Nation address to reduce the size of the cabinet. But he's taken no action since. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo in Johannesburg.